you. A lot of you guys are saying, you know what? I wanted to send traffic, or actually maybe if I have an offline business, or even I have affiliate products that I want to help maybe try to get customers from offline, or if I want to get maybe make more money with a ClickBank offer like the Fat Loss Factor. How do I do that? What kind of traffic source would I like to try to get so that, and it's free. That's another thing, free. That was real important because when Kristie and I were looking for something, we wanted to get something that was free and easy so that anybody can do this and anybody can make a lot of money. So we were searching out for some experts, and we wanted something different. You know, I didn't want to really, you know, do, okay, maybe pay per leads or something, because that costs you money anyway. We want to find something that's simple to do, that's free, and something that's not everybody using, because we finally found something for every one of us, including us, to use to send traffic. Right, Kristie? I am so excited about this.
Yes, it's a source that is growing every day. And you may not have heard about it, and you may have, but the way that Lee and Gloria are going to teach it is easy, and it's different. So just put away all your preconceived notions about what we're about to tell you. Open up your mind, get your pad and paper ready, and we're going to introduce Lee, Cole, and Gloria. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Hi.
Hi there. Welcome to the James and Kristie Show, Lee and Gloria. You know what? I'm just going to get right into it. What is this free what is this free traffic source that you guys are using that's driving mass traffic and you guys are just making a ton of money with?
Well, it's kind of crazy, James, because it's something that people have heard of, but they've never really thought of it. They've never really thought of leveraging it the way that Gloria taught me to leverage it, and that is LinkedIn. This is not the normal thing that people think about when they think about massive hot traffic. And frankly, James, I looked at LinkedIn very negatively for some time, and I've known Gloria for several years now, and she and I were having a conversation, and it was actually such an important conversation that I did a screenshot of it. But she and I were having a conversation. I was saying, well, Gloria, you know, how are you? You know, Gloria runs an SEO and social media business out in Vegas, and I said, you know, she's doing super well. And I said, well, how are you getting, how are you getting business? And she said, LinkedIn. And I thought, LinkedIn's a bunch of junk. Man, LinkedIn is doing nothing for me. It's like it might as well not even be there. But what is so cool is she straightened me out within like. She gave me a little list of things to do. It took me like 2 hours to do it. And I went from LinkedIn failure to LinkedIn superstar within a matter of days. It was totally crazy.
Lee, that's awesome.
Why don't you tell us? Yeah, go ahead.
Let me interject and ask you and Gloria, how is this making you money? Are you making money doing this, Lee and Gloria?
Yeah, yes, absolutely. Oh, go ahead. I don't know if you're going to say something.
No, Gloria first. So how well are you doing, Gloria, like monthly with your business and with LinkedIn and sending all this traffic to wherever you want, really, are getting?
Yeah, so my monthly business is about $6,500 a month recurring revenue, and that doesn't include the non-recurring, kind of what I call the one-off jobs that I'll take that I'll get, clients and stuff like that as a result of LinkedIn.
Wow, and then Lee, I know that you also you promote affiliate products in LinkedIn yourself. And how well are you doing? I remember you said something about you were sitting at the dinner with your wife, and this was pretty cool. You guys got to hear this. This is really cool.
It's really cool the way this is the way this happened. I do something different than what Gloria does with LinkedIn. I sell products there, and so my wife and I were actually eating lunch, and I looked at my phone, and I said, "Well, honey, just so you know, while we were sitting here eating lunch, I just made another $250." And I just love that when that happens. When I'm making money and I'm not working to do it, that is cool.
That is awesome. So cool.
That's awesome.
Gloria,
I was going to ask real quick, and then I know Kristie has a question too. If I really was a new person, I know nothing about LinkedIn, and Kristie always asks that herself, really, how would I really get started with this? Just sending traffic to maybe if I wanted to get an offline clients or if I wanted to promote an affiliate offer on LinkedIn.
Yeah, so the first step with LinkedIn is it all starts with your profile. And a lot of people make the mistake of making their profile almost like they copy and paste their resume in. And so we actually teach you to use your profile almost as your silent salesperson. So it's helping to brand you. So once you get branded as that professional, and it kind of elevates your status, then the next thing that you want to do is use the power of LinkedIn and its connections and the networking capabilities to begin reaching out and basically warming your market, putting people in your sales funnel. I didn't even tell Lee, or I don't think I told you guys this yesterday, but just yesterday, as a result of LinkedIn, I actually sent out 3 proposals, and these were jobs for, like, one was a $6,000 consulting gig, and the other was at like about a $3,100 consulting gig. And this was a result of LinkedIn. These are proposals from people that I sent out to them. They said, yeah, I definitely want to do it, as a result of LinkedIn. And it's because of that, using the profile as your silent salesperson, allowing it to elevate you to a professional status, and then working LinkedIn like I teach.
That is so cool. And Lee, can you tell me 2 things? You were telling us you got so many leads, and Gloria has so many leads, you can't even keep up, right? And is it sort of, if people have never seen LinkedIn, they might wonder, is it sort of like a Facebook page, or what is it like, and where are all these people coming from, all these leads that you're talking about that you can't even handle?
Right. The way LinkedIn works is you are connected with people. Okay, so those are your first-tier connections, and then they're connected with people, and then those people are connected with people. And what is really cool about LinkedIn, so it builds like a pyramid, right?
Uh-huh.
If you added up all of my first, second, and third-tier connections, this is going to blow your mind. That number, because LinkedIn keeps track of that number and tells you, that number for me personally is over 21 million.
Woo!
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
took me doing what Gloria was teaching me how to do. Now, again, I was a complete LinkedIn failure. I was like, I hated LinkedIn, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It took me 2 hours to implement what Gloria told me to do, so it's really, really quick to do, and it's very easy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like total technical person, okay? I just did what she said. It took me 2 hours to do that, and within 4 days, I remember Skyping her and said, oh my God, it's starting to happen. And what was starting to happen was people were looking at my profile, people were reaching out to me, my number of connections was growing. And within a couple of months of just we're talking about maybe 10 minutes a day. I do this on the side because I'm a super busy guy, but just with nurturing LinkedIn, maybe 10 minutes a day. Within a couple of months, I got up to where my entire network's over 21 million. Now that's cool, because what that means is the following. When you're talking, there are 2 things going on here. You're talking about traffic, and you're talking about the quality of the traffic. You got 21 million people seeing your stuff, you're going to get some traffic, but it's even better than that on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is so new, it's so underutilized for the kinds of stuff that Gloria teaches and the kinds of stuff that's in our report and our products, that when you do this, you really stand out from the crowd. Other people see this and they think, well, yeah, that's cool, that's what I want, and not only that, but it brands you very rapidly. I mean, I was getting branded for my affiliate products that I use LinkedIn for so rapidly, frankly, that a couple of times I had to Sky Gloria and say, did I lie? Did I deceive somebody? Because I'm trying real hard just to be, good old normal me. Mm-hmm. And she's saying no, because she's a first-tier connection of mine. She gets all my stuff, and she said, no, you didn't lie. It's just the power of LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm. Lee, let me ask you a question. Lee, can I ask you, how would you promote an affiliate offer like, Venus Factor, or Truth About Abs, or bodybuilding? Because you had a great unique twist.
We talk about things like Venus Factor. Let's go for abs. part.
Okay,
I'm not
okay,
even
to
sure
that end.
what that is. I'm just messing with you. Let's go first. So you're talking about bodybuilding, weight loss, etc.
Right.
See, here's what's cool. You take what Gloria taught me, which is all in our report. Okay? Well, Gloria wrote the report. You take that and you do that. Now, there's some things that are going to happen. One, you're going to brand yourself as the go-to person for weight loss, bodybuilding type stuff on LinkedIn. So number one. Number two, you can use LinkedIn search features, which is really very extensive. You can do data mining with LinkedIn. Now, I say data mining. This is baby simple. I mean, this is really, really newbie friendly. You can do this, and you can build a massive following of people interested in this stuff, and you're branding yourself as the go-to person for this stuff, whatever your niche is. So we're talking about weight loss and fitness. So then, just doing what Gloria says, you just drop in a little information like, hey, I found this product, I bought it, I actually used it, it really works, it's made a big difference in, I'm down to 9% body fat instead of 12% body fat or whatever. It's making me feel better, it's making me look younger, it's making me do whatever. You're going to have all those people not only seeing that in their news feed, but more importantly, they already think of you, they're already branded, and they think of you as the go-to person for this. So that means that not only are they going to see it, but they're going to see it with an open mind and an open heart.
Right.
They're going to click through, and they're going to be very predisposed and very pre-sold on whatever it is, and you're going to sell a bunch of stuff.
Lee, you also mentioned a blog. You're blogging. Can you just briefly touch on that? Because I know we want to talk to Gloria too and hear from Gloria. But you were talking about LinkedIn now lets you blog, and then that blog, you could even put a YouTube on there, and then that YouTube would show up in their newsfeed.
Yeah, this is a new feature in LinkedIn. LinkedIn has a blogging feature, and basically what I do is I go over to YouTube, I cut a video, I put the video into the blog post, I front-end it with a couple of paragraphs, basically setting up the video. And what is amazing, with zero marketing, no backlinking, none of that nonsense, zero marketing, I get probably on the average of 150 page views of each of my blog posts, and I've had up to close to 600, and I don't think I have very many that have less than about 70 page views. But these are branded page views. I mean, these are the same people looking at this over and over again. Furthermore, this is engagement, because I get a lot of comments, and we develop a conversation in the comments section about what the blog post was about. And I get people I don't even know reaching out to me and say, hey, I really appreciate that information. Thank you so much. And that, I mean, this is all stuff Gloria taught me. That is cool stuff.
Cool. And then I was going to ask Gloria, because I do a lot of offline and I do a lot of affiliate marketing, and both will make me we do very well doing this. But Gloria, if I was a new person, I want to try to get my first offline customer, because I know when I get an offline customer, let's say a dentist, maybe I don't know what your dentists pay, but ours, they can pay maybe $1,200 a month. How would I get in contact or get my first offline customer if I was just starting offline business? Because that's pretty much, I thought, in my opinion, one of the easiest ways to get a lot of money that's reoccurring every month. I mean, I'm telling you, it's fantastic, especially when you go to your mailbox and pow, another check, another check, another check.
Right. So if you can imagine, normally this is what I did when I first got into offline is I cold called and then cold emailed, but they were not able to connect who Gloria was, what was her, did she know what she was talking about, what was going on with that. And so you can connect with people and reach out to, you can do a search, for example, very simple. You can type in LinkedIn search. This is how hard the search capability is. You type in the word dentist, and then you type in your city, and then it will show you all of the dentists that are in your city that are on LinkedIn. and then you can reach out to them, but your profile, remember, your silent salesperson is there, your professional persona is there, so it actually warms the market. So you do the introduction, you reach out, offer your services, offer to, help them, work with them, whatever, and then what happens is a relationship, a trust builds very, very rapidly. I mean, really, really rapidly. And then as a result, you kind of do your thing, put them in this funnel, close them, all that stuff.
Pretty cool.
Gloria, that is so cool, Lee and Gloria. I'm so glad you shared. It's a great traffic source. And I'm going to end with the thought of the day. And it is: losers quit when they're tired. Winners quit when they've won. And Lee and Gloria are winners, absolutely winners. And they've never given up. And even Lee didn't like LinkedIn, but he didn't give up. He talked to Gloria. You can see that if you click on the link below. You can actually see their Skype conversation where he went from a LinkedIn loser to a LinkedIn superstar. Sorry about that, Lee. But
that's okay. I mean, I was a LinkedIn loser. It's all good. I'm now a LinkedIn mega superstar, and that's thanks to doing what Gloria. All I did was do what Gloria told me to, and that's all in the report.
Yeah, she gave you, basically it's an over-the-shoulder methods where she doesn't leave anything out. But Lee, I was going to ask you a question. I mean, I know this is great. This is a free traffic source. This is something that you guys are making a crazy boatload of money doing, especially with this underground traffic source that hardly anybody knows about, which is free also. But for people that are just right on the fence, because this is really right now under the price of, close to really it's the price of a Subway sandwich. If you really had to tell somebody, they're on the fence, you go, well, you know what, I'm not sure if I want to get this, or, should I get this? I mean, what would you actually tell them?
Well, I think that number one, I would ask them if they want to compete with everybody else with all of the other traffic sources. And you and I both know, I mean, AdWords is just impossible. It's just, you can't do AdWords unless you're a corporation. Facebook used to work, but Facebook has, clamped down on things like custom audiences and things like that. Good, and I mean, you can buy junk traffic, like, interstitial traffic and stuff like that. I've done that. It's junk. Solo ads, yeah. I mean, go ahead and pay me your $100 instead of somebody else. You'll get as much from that as you got from the other person. I mean, there are not many untapped traffic sources out there, and there are none where the traffic that's coming off of LinkedIn, they're already branded with you. This is not junk traffic. They're not hitting whatever you wanted to hit, the landing page. They're not hitting the landing page cold. They're hitting the landing page already predisposed to say, well, I know Lee and what he does on LinkedIn. I've been reading his stuff. I've been connecting with him. I messaged him. I'm hitting that landing page, and if Lee recommended it, it's probably really good, and I bet you it's what is going to work for me. That right there, James, is huge, and I can't really think of another traffic source that's going to do that nearly as well as LinkedIn will.
Definitely. I totally agree, guys. Like I said before, you wanted a free traffic source. You wanted to get something that nobody else is using and not as many people that know about it. I'm going to tell you, this is ground floor level. This is something that really, it's right before everybody's getting in. You want to establish yourself, get inside that this is so easy to do. Even my grandmother can do it. Even Homer Simpson can do this and send tons of traffic to wherever you want to send it. If you want to send it to maybe get more offline clients where they're paying me $600 or $700 or $800 a month. Let me tell you guys something about offline business, okay? I don't know if you understand it, but I've been doing this for quite a while. Once you get them paying, and once you can do all the work, there's not much more to do it. I mean, I'm telling you. I mean, Gloria, am I right? Is there any more work to do once you got them, established?
That's right. No, that's right. Once you get them and you get them started and you've got them going, then it's, very, very little maintenance. Let's put it that way. I mean, practically hands off, and it's recurring revenue, which is nice.
Exactly. So you guys can establish. You can easily establish a $5,000 a month business. I'm telling you, it's that easy. Once you step, let me tell you, there's customers, I'm not kidding you, no BS, and I really believe in this. I haven't talked to them really, except for them sending the check every month, really. I haven't talked to them, seriously, maybe 6, 7 months. I mean, except maybe an email or something like that. That's about it, because they're happy. Once they're established, they're established. There's not much to do. But anyway, you know what? Click the link right on the bottom. We got you the early bird price, okay? We worked our butts off to get you this early price because you know what? Sooner or later, it's going to raise or it's going to be gone, and that's all I can tell you. So grab it now. I'm going to tell you, you're going to learn a lot. You're going to learn how to establish, hopefully, a $6,000 monthly business like Gloria is doing, or even plus, establish a business such as Lee is doing, where he makes $250 at dinner, where he's just telling his wife, "Hey, look what I made today." You know, so really good stuff, great stuff, awesome. Click the link on the bottom to get the early bird price and check it out. Later on, everybody.
Bye now.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so